situation. Shoot. Yes. Number 1. 2. 3. Number 4. 5. 5 jam sandwiches. So why is it that walking in the woods during your free time, walking in general, for the sake of walking, is considered lazy, and you're considered a weirdo if you do that? Why is that? I tell people, what are you doing right now? I'm going to go for a walk. Oh, is it for a class? Is it for this? Is it for that? If you're not working, you're considered a lazy jerk, and you should get a job. That's what I just found out. Went to the career center on campus here, and she asked me what I'm into and what's my major, blah blah blah, all the standard crap. And then she said, "Oh, that's interesting. Well, what are your credentials? Are you nutrition, blah blah blah?" And I said, "No formal training." She said, "Well, you should probably get that." And I said, "Well, frankly speaking, most formal training is just bullshit anyway. And it's just so you could put it on your website and say, oh, look at me, I'm fancy, and give me money." Doesn't mean fuck anything. What actually means something is how many people, in my opinion, what actually means something is how many people you help. How much of a positive change you're able to create every single day. That's what fucking matters. It's not what I have on my fucking resume or what I have on over here. It's dumb. It doesn't matter. But I'm an outcast in that. I went into the office and I was like, this is not going to go well. Because I was talking to her like I would be talking to you, because I don't change the way I speak to anybody. Whether it's President Obama or an ant. Doesn't matter. Same thing. So she was kind of like taken aback, like, whoa. What do you mean you don't want a job? What do you mean you don't want to work? Like, I have a job and I'm happy. I don't want your job. So anyway, a little bit of a rant, but just saying, follow your heart. Do what you love to do. If money was not even an issue, what would you be doing right now? Would you be working for Starbucks? Would you be working as a CEO for Victoria's Secret? I don't know. Maybe you would, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't. And I'm doing what I want to do, regardless of the money. She asked me what my motivation was for this. She said, well, why are you doing it if you're not getting paid? Well, not getting paid. I get paid a little bit from Google, but it's not that much yet. And I said, well, it's because people are giving me positive reviews. People are saying that it's helped them. It's changed their lives. It's inspired them to give a shit about themselves. Personal sustainability. And she goes, she didn't even know what to say. She said, well, you gotta live. I just walked away. I said, look, thanks for your time. I gotta go because this is pointless. That's it. So then I was telling her beforehand, yeah, I love the idea of personal sustainability. I'm taking what I learned in my sustainability studies in my formal education and applying it to my own life, and then helping others apply it to theirs. And she's saying, yeah, personal sustainability. Yeah. And then she was saying what she thought it was. So she was saying, yeah, going to organic markets and going and using reusable bags and driving electric cars. Yeah, personal sustainability. I wanted to say, what the fuck? That is not personal sustainability. People don't want to take personal sustainability. That's why nobody talks about it. Sorry, the wind's blowing. Nobody talks about personal sustainability because it takes personal responsibility for personal sustainability. And people don't want that. People don't want community, because actual community, actual personal sustainability, actual action takes action. It takes failure. It takes being wrong. It takes a risk. It takes giving up things, giving up the past, giving up dogmas. It takes a sacrifice. Personal sustainability takes a sacrifice. But people like the idea of it, but they don't want to make the cuts. They don't want to stop eating meat because, fucking, I don't want to change my diet. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to bed on time, and because it's, I like the idea, and I'm going to believe whatever bullshit I'm going to tell myself to perpetuate that idea in my head until I fucking die. No, I don't want personal sustainability. No. Don't give me that. So when she said that, I was just nodding and just trying to listen to her. But inside I was like, fucking A. Because I know that a lot of people, this is how they think. Same thing when you tell people you're a vegan. They go, oh yeah, I'm a vegan. I just eat chicken sometimes. It's crazy. People like the idea of these things, but they don't like the actual responsibility that comes with them. They don't want to change their already existing belief patterns. They want to seek information that confirms their habits, the habits that they've established. That's why it's so hard when you try and talk to an older person about certain issues. If they're a Republican and you're a Democrat, or if you're a Democrat and they're a Republican, it's impossible talking to them a lot of times because they're so set in their beliefs. Even people on this campus are set in their beliefs. They're like, oh, well, that's stupid. Why would you go walking if, you should be studying? What are you doing? What? This is a quick snack just before rehearsal. So this is plate number 2. Yummy like the kazoo. Forgot to film plate number 1 because I was really hungry when I came home, so I just completely forgot to film it, but filmed plate number 2, so I used to play all these video games, I used to watch all these TV shows, I used to do all these things. I used to hang out with crappy people, I used to do things that I wasn't really, not that I wasn't proud of them, that just weren't, I knew something was off. The moment I stopped doing these things, the moment I stopped watching, it's always Raymond. Everyone loves Raymond episodes, and stopped playing video games and stopped watching these action films. And once I started to really take control of my life, once I started to really try and understand what I like, what brings me joy innately, what I love to do. Once I started to realize that, everything opened up. Everything became easier. And I started to align myself with activities, things, and people, thoughts that I thought were high quality and things that I wanted to have more of in my life. It's easy. Once you make the decision, once you make the conscious decision to say, screw that. I don't want to be this way. I don't want to go down this path. Look at those around you. Notice what other people are doing, what other people are saying. And ask yourself, can you see yourself in their shoes? Look at somebody who's 30 if you're 20. Look at somebody who's 40 if you're 30. If you're 16 and you see somebody who's 26 who's like, I don't want that. I don't want that kind of life. I don't want that kind of commitment, responsibility, whatever it is. I don't want that kind of job. I don't want that kind of career. I don't want that kind of life. I don't want that kind of spouse. Whatever it is, look at them and say, okay, well, how can I make my life different? What choices can I make to not end up like that? And you might say, oh, well, you're judging. Everyone fucking judges. Everyone. Right now, if you're like, oh, well, this kid's an asshole, that's judging, isn't it? So don't say that nobody judges. Everyone judges. If you're smart, if you're a critical thinker, you judge. And you assess the situation. You say, well, that's not right. I don't think that's right. It's easy when you make it something that you want. If it's something that you don't want, you'll make excuses. Do or do not, there is no try. Plate number 3, we're coming around the end. This will probably be the end of it, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh, and on top here is just what we were making yesterday. So it's carrots, celery, oregano, basil, Swiss chard, and I think that's it. So let's see what happens. So here it is. What you've been waiting for. What are we looking at? We're looking at 2 liters of pineapple juice in the morning. That's what's up. Really good breakfast. Pretty solid. Around 1,000 calories for that. Then the carrots, the Swiss chard, the celery. That's what we had for dinner. Again, those are all approximations because I made the giant thing. Just trying to figure out what exactly was in the meal I ate. So that could be off a little bit. The Ezekiel bread, the vegan bread, 10 slices, 5 sandwiches, jams and preserves, around 7 tablespoons of jam. That actually might be too much. I thought it said teaspoons, but we're not perfect. Here in the Simply Vegan chapter, we're just trying to share with you, I'm just trying to share with you how I'm doing it day by day. If I fuck up, I fuck up. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter as long as spreading the message, showing you what's up. So we move down. Pretty solid numbers all around. That's a low-fat diet. Less than 12 grams of fat for the day. Totally low-fat diet. So where do you get your protein from as a vegan? Where do you get your protein from? No such thing as a protein deficiency at all. If you have a protein deficiency, it means you're malnourished. There's no way in hell, if you're eating enough calories from plant foods, quote-unquote low-protein plant foods, you're not going to get enough protein calories. Impossible. Never happened. Never will. Pretty solid on the minerals. Pretty solid. Vitamins, likewise. So, yeah. So reuse your bottles. Put water in them, whatever. It's good to go. So that's day number 9. I think it's number 9. Easy. I was at class from... left here around 8. Got there around 8:30. So I was around class... I was out from 8 o'clock this morning until 6 p.m. So, didn't buy anything there. Just used what I brought. Easy. Vegan diet's easy. High carb vegan diet's easy. Just plan ahead. It just takes a little bit of planning. And this is just sort of what I've learned and acquired from not even that long on the diet. So now you have more resources for you, so there's no excuse whatsoever. You can do this tomorrow successfully. You'll have all the food you want, all the resources you need. So when you want something, like I said before, if you want something, you're going to get it. No matter what. You're not going to quit. Yeah, sometimes it might be hard, it might be whatever, but you're not going to quit because you have a vision, you have a dream. So if you want something, you're going to get it. So this is Jaybird signing out. Thanks for watching, as always. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Good length video, maybe. A little bit on the longer side, maybe that's good, maybe it's not. Let me know in the comments below. Put whatever you guys want to see. Like I keep saying, put what you want to see in the comments so I know what I can do for the next day. Like I said, doing this for you so you guys get an idea of what I do, how I can help you. We'll see you later. May your bananas always be right. See you soon. Like it if you like it. Subscribe if you want to. Comments in the thing. Yeah.